Hey everyone, Brian Cade here with Cade Fit, a fitness and self-development center where I help people get more out of their bodies and more out of their lives. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about a way to view life. So, how you view life is going to paint what's available to you. So if you view life as something serious and overwhelming, you're going to be stressed out and exhausted all the time. And that sucks. And I'm guilty of it too. Like, I get really serious and think everything's so heavy and like the weight of the world is on my shoulders. And that's exhausting. And at other times I view it completely different. So how do you view life? And a quick way to find out is to do a quick sentence stem is like, life is blank. Life is like blank. And just play around with it, see what you come up with. But I want to talk about a way that you can enjoy life, be awesome and grow and take on your potential and also beat perfectionism. So with that, it's like, what if you viewed life as a game? Like Super Mario Brothers or something like that. And every time you're playing the game, like you're running through the level and you're learning, exploring, figuring out what works, what doesn't, and then you run into something and die. And so you go back to the beginning of the game. But this time you know a little bit more. You're having fun, you're running through the game, and now you know to avoid the little mushroom guy, because that hurts. You die and get hit. And this time that you're running and you see a box and you play with it, and you're like, oh, there's these coins inside. I win. And each time you take on something, you're learning a little bit more. You're getting a little bit better, having fun, exploring. And as you go through the game, you also get these powers. Like, you got the fire power that now allows you to shoot people from far away and you're not going to get hurt. You have an advantage now. And that's, say, you're trying to lose weight and you've been struggling. And suddenly you learned what foods work for your body. You learn that if you eat, say it's intermittent fasting, and you eat all your meals in an 8 to 10 hour window between 11 a.m. and whatever 8 to 10 hours after that, I'm not that good with math, is after that, and that's your superpower. And you realize when you do that, it works. You try something else, you die, end up at the beginning, you're like, okay, I'm going to play the game again. You get a little further, and you try something else on. What if life was meant to be explored, meant to be challenged? You're going to have times that you fall down, and that's okay. You start at the beginning of the game. But this time, each time you start over, you know a little more. And that view when it comes to perfectionism, because I hear so many people are like, I'm a perfectionist, I can't do that. Almost like it's a badge of honor. And that perfectionism is going to keep you from doing anything. I hear all the time people like, well, I can't do it because I'm not good at it yet. Nothing you ever do, you're going to be good at the first time. So back to the game, you start running out, you hit the first toad, and it's game over. But you can start again. So whether it's dancing, whether it's a new job, it's a business, it's losing weight, it's getting stronger, each time you're learning something, you're stumbling and exploring, and it's fun. So view life as a game. So many people use that perfectionist mentality, and it's like, you're not going to ever do anything. But if you're exploring and testing, and each thing you're learning something, you're going to be able to go so much further. Perfectionist tendencies will kill creativity. So if you're an artist, you're not going to put out your best work if you don't try anything. So as you're learning and studying, you're going to be able to put out more work. So exploring, some of the best things come from stuff people threw on paper. And they're like just playing around. They're like, wow, that's actually a really good idea. But without playing the game, you're never going to find those great ideas. So take on the idea, playing life like a game. What if you learn that? What if you learn to play the game, enjoy it, experience it, realize that you're going to fall back to level 1 every now and then, but then you get back and go to the next level, and you keep running through. And what's the consequences if you don't play the game? if you don't view life as a game, it's serious, it's stressful, it's exhausting, and you end up going through life, missing out on all the cool experiences, and end up at the end of your life and realize that you were just stressed and tired most of it. Or choose to play the game. So, I'm Brian Cade with Cade Fit. Once you get stronger, life gets easier.